Well, it's Saturday, right around 7:45, and it feels like deja vu all over again. Weren't we at this exact stage yesterday when the first start failed because the battery wouldn't turn the engine? Let's start over. I put it on an overnight charge, and I'll set this up in the tripod and we'll see what happens. Should start. We'll find out. All right, I'm going to go over there and turn the petcocks on, tickle yonder carburetors, carbonizers, and see if she'll start. It's interesting that first starts after major work. There are two words that can describe the feeling when you're walking up to a bike to see if it'll start and run it, and that's fear and trepidation. That's why I tend to put it off until I have my own mental self in the proper mindset, and I'm willing to overcome fear and trepidation. Let's see what happens. Gas on. Gas off. Gas on. A little bit of a tickle. A little bit of a tickle. Ignition on. And pressing the magic. You may notice down below the engine, there is a really nice oil leak. I'll show you where that's coming from. Let's take a walk. And it's coming from right up here. This fitting right there. Dripping down the engine. Down here. And out here. Down there. And all the way to the floor. Okay, so I will tighten that, and then we'll do a little bit more fuel mixture adjusting and see if we can find where the rattle is in this exhaust system. And here we go. All right, I loosened that fitting just a little bit, then I tightened it down and then cranked on it a little bit harder. Let's see if that solved the problem. If it hasn't, then I'll take it apart and put in 2 new aluminum washers and try it again. Here we go. Okay, it's still leaking from the same place, but I don't think it is the banjo bolt. I think it's these fancy-dancy oil lines somebody made. These are homemade. Let me get you down there so you can take a look. I don't think these are purchased. I think somebody made these. See them beautiful, what do you call it, steel wrapped, braided oil lines. This side's tight. Maybe they're a product. Those are interesting clamps. All right, so let's go to the other side and I'll show you where it's leaking. Get in here. And see, I think it's leaking right out of there. So I'm going to take that bolt out, cut that clamp off, put one of my clamps on there, and see if that solves the problem. And if not, then I will find, I know Roger has a nice set of stock oil lines because I gave them to him, and I'll see if I can get them back. All right, that's where we are. All right, the bike is going up. Let me tell you, I probably bought this lift 20 plus years ago. This is an electric. They don't make them anymore. Now what they call their electric is actually a hydraulic lift with an electric motor running the hydraulics. This is neat because you don't have to have any safety bars because it can't collapse because it's on a worm gear drive. And it's infinitely adjustable. I could stop it right now, I can stop it in another second, and it'll be exactly where you want it. And I don't have to have my compressor hooked up for an airlift. Worth its weight in gold. And then the cutaway at the bottom, my buddy Richard across the street and I hired a cement cutter to come in here, and he cut out the hole. Then we boxed it, and then Richard has a cement mixer. And we mixed up about 25 bags of cement, built the framework, filled it in, and probably the best thing I've done in most of my life, because the bikes roll on, roll off. It's wonderful. If you ever want to see Anybody ever wants to see how we did it, give me an email or give me a comment, give me your address. I'll send you photos of the whole process. So, okay, I'm going to go over there and try to reclamp that fitting over there, see what happens. So I'll let you know how it goes. Well, I'm back, and it is 10 after 12. I'm going to call it a day pretty quick. Now, I've been messing around with this bike, trying to get that oil line going up to the head to stop leaking. And I tried 2 or 3 things, and finally I called Roger and asked him if he had a nice original stock set of oil lines. He did not, but he did have a whole bunch of bits and pieces. So I decided I'd just splice in some of this on the go across, and this is interesting to work with. You got to warm it up, you have to push it on real quick, and then it shrinks. And after a couple of false starts, I just decided to heck with it, and I made myself a whole new oil line setup out of reinforced plastic. Now, I've used this for years and years and years and years on Triumphs and Nortons, and amen, amen, I say unto you, it is not too weak, it will not explode, it will not deteriorate, it works just fine. And I buy it by the 50-foot roll in 3 different sizes. It's not the stuff you buy at the hardware store. If anybody wants more information on any of this, drop me an email and I'll give you the vendor's name and the part numbers. So anyway, I made this whole new unit, and I've got it on, and it comes up and it goes over, and it's got nice slack, and I'm going to start it up now and make sure that we solve the problem of this one leaking, and let's see how it goes. And if it's good, then I'll be able to dress out the bike and possibly ride it in the next couple of days. Okay, let's fire it up and see what happens. Petcock's on. It's warm, so I'm not sure it's really need just a little tickle. Don't even need to see gas, just a little tickle to make sure it's in there. All right, ignition on. Good snap. All right. Brake light on the front seems to be intermittent. Beautiful oil flow. More. No smoke. Okay, as far as I can see, the front brake, probably the switch because it was intermittent. I actually had it there for a minute. But other than that, Fred's a runner. So I'm going to, not today, but I'm going to dress it out. Seat, side covers, and put it aside. And let's see, what do we got here? A little bit of splatter coming from right here, which could be coming from right here. Same place. Yep, same place. Huh. Well, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to crank down on it just a little bit more. It is very small amount. And then test it again tomorrow. Okay, I think I got about an extra eighth of a turn there. We'll check it again tomorrow. Yep, same place. Same stupid fitting. When it cools off, I'll clean it a little bit more and see what we see. I'll check it tomorrow. Right now, I think I'm done for the day. Yeah, we're done for the day. Too hot. Call it a day.